Marc Márquez analyzed the slide he suffered while chasing the ThaiGP race winner Pecco Bagnaia. The rain that fell on Sunday in Chong International Circuit seemed to favor the number 93, a true specialist in the wet who was hoping to score his fourth long-distance win of the season in the Thailand Grand Prix. But the fall that came when he was hot on Pecco Bagnaia's rear tire took him out of the final fight, forcing him to make a comeback from the back that took him up to 11th place. The crash? I lacked patience, given that I was very strong in the wet, the Gresini rider told Sky Sport MotoGP. I felt in good shape, I had a lot of confidence and speed. Until the crash, the 8-time world champion seemed to have the pace to overtake Bagnaia, so much so that he put the wheels in front of him on a couple of occasions entering the final corner. The temperature of the tires increased when I was in his slipstream, so I then had to move away again and try to pass on the wettest parts of the track to avoid excessive degradation. Then I caught up with him and tried to get in front of him again, but I tried to be very careful entering turn 12. It takes just a moment to make a mistake, and if you hit one of the riders who are fighting for the title, then came the mistake. I made a mistake because I was very close to Pecco and the temperature had risen too much. Still the number 93, then the steering closed and I made a mistake. It happens. But if the curb had been 2 meters further away I would have been able to hold it. Finally Marquez was penalized for a contact with Joan Mir. I saw that they had forced me to give up the position. In fact, then I passed Nakagami. I let him pass and then I passed him again. The race direction hadn't seen it, but then they looked at the video again and saw that I had served the penalty like that, so everything is okay. Marc Márquez did everything right until he crashed just past the halfway point of the race, when he was already launching his second attack on Pecco Bagnaia to try to get to the front of the pack. The very slippery track conditions created the perfect scenario for the Gresini rider to celebrate his fourth win of the season and keep alive his chances of fighting for the title, which, with the crash, the 23rd so far this year, were reduced to nothing.